Okay, so the last class we were discussing about how to create the block, how to create the layers, correct, right? And how to
Yes.
take the block from one file or one drawing to another drawing. Now we will see how we do the dynamic block. Let's say, yeah, I'll just open new file. Type here D 15,000 by 12,000. Okay. Now I need to create the dynamic block. I'll tell you what is the dynamic block. Dynamic block in the sense, once you create the block, later you can just change the dimensions of, properties of that block. Let's say first we will create a door. Select rectangle and I click here and drag D 300 by 50. Select this and rotate. Then take here the copy of this one and I just select this one and take copy from here 1050. Now you can just check the dimensions. That means from here to here it will be 1000.
1050.
No, 1000. Inside it will be 1000. Now you can select a rectangle. We give 20 tab, the height is 1000. Click. Then click here start, center, end. I select this is the start point, this is the center point and end point. So we have done all these things. Okay. Then after, one more thing we have to do, wipe out. Click on this point and this one, here and here, then type C to close it. Then select this, right click, draw order, send it to back. After this you select this and just slightly move all the side, all the corners 10, here 10, here slightly 10 and here 10. Okay, now we have created this one. Now this is a normal drawing and we wanted to convert this one as a what do we say, block. That also dynamic block. So first we have to select this and I'll be using here B, and you can give the block name DD1, dynamic block, or DB, dynamic door, we say DD1, any name. Then pick a point and you click on your insertion point. I'll consider this is the insertion point. This point is considering to be an insertion point, and here you can see open in block editor. You just click on open in block editor, then click OK. So once you do that, it's open with a block editor, you can see here. And here this one, block ordering palette, normally it will be here. In case you are not seeing that here, you can just turn on from here, ordering block palette, ordering palette. So this will be coming, and here first I'm going to draw the parameter. So you can select here the linear parameter, then select from this point. Okay, I click on this point, then I drag and select this point. Okay, first what we done, we select the parameter from this point to this point, and it's selected. So it is coming distance 1. You can keep the same thing, or you can just change into door width. That's just a name, it can be anything. Okay, anyway, I changed into door width. Now you can see here we have this point, both the side we have this points. This you see that one blue arrow over here. So I need that only on one point, especially in the right side. So I select this one, right click. There you have an options called grip. In this grip, currently it is 2. I'll select 1. I need only one side. So see, it's coming only on one side, not 2 sides. Then what I want to do, I'll go to the, so after we have done, first we place the linear dimensions, then we have changed the name, and we set the grip only one side. Then after this you can go to the actions. From the actions you select first stretch, this one, add a stretch action to the block definitions. So click on this stretch, select parameter. What is your parameter? This door width is your parameter. Specify the parameter point associated with action. So what is the parameter point? This is the parameter point where you have that arrow. There you can see the intersection node. You just click on that. That is your parameter point. Specify first corner of stretch frame. Now you have to draw a stretch frame around what you need to stretch. I need to stretch the bottom, this wipeout, and this hinge. So I'm just drawing a frame around this one. Then click on this and this. Then enter. So you can see here the stretch is added into this. You can just check this one now. Go to the text block options. From the text block options, we select the block, and you can see that stretch arrow here. You click on that stretch arrow and you can just make it bigger, see, and you can make it smaller. That means you are able to stretch it. So that part is working well, but while you are doing the stretch, this also has to stretch accordingly, right? I mean the arc and this one. So we'll just close here, close test block, and come back to this one. Next we are selecting the scale. First we done the stretch, then I'm selecting the scale. Select the scale, select parameter, this is the parameter, select object, this is the object, and you press enter. Now again you can go to the, it's not compulsory each and every time you have to test the block, but initially it's recommended, so you can see that if it is working properly. If not, you can change the at the same time. So I select this now, then you click on this point and you just drag. See here, now when I'm dragging this, the arc has become bigger, and when I click here and drag back, the arc has become smaller. So that part is okay, but that has to happen with this straight hinge also, right? I mean this one, the panel. So you just click close block. Now again we have to do the stretch, so I'll be using the stretch command. Select the parameter and specify the point to associate with action. So select the same point here where you have the arrow, and draw a stretch frames around what you need to stretch. I draw here, and what you have to stretch, you have to stretch this small rectangle and press enter. So the last stretch also coming. Now again we are checking this, and we'll check is it working properly. Click on this point and you drag. See here, it comes in angle. I don't want it to keep this in angle. I mean I need to keep in 90-degree angle. So currently it's 45 or something. We have to keep it always in 90-degree angle. So close test block again, and you come to the last one, this one, stretch, last stretch. Go to the properties. There you can see stretch properties. I just right click from here, then we can do the property. Let me just select. Right click. First we will select the properties. Let me just check this. Right click, properties. Then I select the stretch one, actions, this one, overrides. You see the overrides. Angle of offset is 0 here. I change that into angle of offset, I'll change into 90. We'll see. I given over here 90. Then you can just go back, test block, and select this. See here, you can make it bigger and you can make it smaller, correct? Now the block is created. Yes, now I have to add few more things into this one, which is, again go to the parameter. There you can see the flip options. So I just select the flip, then not actions, in fact parameters, you can see no, go to the parameter first, then you have to select it from here, visibility, this one, the flip. Select the flip, and you can just click on the point from here to take up and click. So you can see here the flip state, it's added. Then go to the actions. From the actions you can see the flip. Select the parameter. This is the parameter, flip parameter. Select object. We selected all. Then enter. So now you can see that the flip is also added over here. So what the flip will do now, you go to the test block you can see here you have this, and click on this flip. Okay,
Yes.
correct. So it goes this way, and the same way you can create the other directions you want, you can create it in another directions also, correct, opposite directions. So that how can we do it? We have to select another flip, go to the parameter, you have to select this flip states, this one, parameter flip, and I click from this point here, somewhere here, this point to here, then click. Then you have to choose actions, flip, select parameter, this one, select object, everything, and press enter. Now go to the text block, and we select this one, you'll see that you click on this and you can click here, this one. Here one more problem actually. Let's say we remove this one, because both are coming in the same point, we will not be able to fix it sometimes. So I just let's say test block again, then you need to click on this, you can see the flip, and I just click on this. Yes, so I just take it in other directions, the opposite one. So close, we'll try. So next we have to place this thing, go to this parameters, and I select the flip, and I click from this point, and we do this direction, then press enter. Then you can select actions, flip, select this parameter, then you have to select everything. I select this all, then we press enter. So you can see here another flip was created here. Then we click close the block, save the if you want you can check that one. Anyway, I close the block now, save changes to DD1. Okay, so you can see that block is there, and I'm just going to remove it. Now we'll see what is the benefit of this dynamic block. Go to insert, you can see here insert, that same block you can see here. Then I'm just going to place one block here, and insert and place another block here. Okay, then another block, how can I rotate this one? You have to go to the rotate command, then give here 90, then I click here. So the block we have placed here, go to the rotations and you can give 90 degree of rotations, and I have to click here. Now we'll see. The first thing, I select this one, and in case I wanted to increase the distance, I click here and drag. Before it is 1000, now I'm just typing here 1500. So you can see here your block is stretched, it becomes bigger, correct, right?
Yes, ma'am.
The same way, if you wanted to make it smaller, you can click over here and you give 800 only, see. So you don't want to create separate parameter for to make it bigger and smaller. You understood, right?
Yes.
For the separate block to be created. Last class also we created the block. In that cases we created one block and we placed there. Suppose you have 1500, you have to create again 1500. Am I correct? Then
Yes.
but here it is not like that. Once you created, you can fix it for any dimensions. Then that is one thing. Then the next one, flip. I select this one, and you can see here the flip. I click on this, not this one, this one. Click on this. See here the flip is coming, correct?
Yes.
And the first flip when I created, after that only I have done this one. That is the reason it is coming over here. But anyway, understood, right? Okay, flip is
Yes.
coming. Then you click here, it goes this way. See? So that is the dynamic block of door. Now after we have done this, we can just go to the wipeout command. And you can click on this frames off, so you don't see the frames now. Is that clear? So that means basically we give parameter to our elements, correct, right? That's
Yes.
Now we will see the same thing you can do for the window. You can do for anything. You can choose anything. Like for the window, mainly we need the stretch only. We don't want same like this one. So let's say I'm just going to create home, a rectangle of maybe 1000 by 100, and now I'll be selecting here one more rectangle which is 1000 by 100, the panel size. Now you can select it, move, and place it in the center. Then I'll do here BH, and you can just go to the solid colors and you can choose the color, and I click inside. We'll see. And not currently it's pattern, you can select solid colors, then press enter. Now after this, we'll try here. I select this one and I give B for block, and you can give over here dynamic window, points. This is your insertion point. Open in text editor. Okay. Then after this, first we have to select the parameter, and we need to select here linear parameter from here to here and select. Then select this thing, right click, grip display 1. Then select this. This is optional. If you want, you can change it, otherwise you keep as it is, not a problem. Here I am keeping as it is. Then after this, we have to use here what we need to use, you go to the actions and you can select over here the stretch, select parameters, this is our parameter, specify the stretch point, this is the stretch point, specify the first corner of stretch, I draw this is our stretch frame, select the object, I need to stretch this, I need to stretch this, and I need to stretch this one, and press enter. Now go to the test block and click on this one, and you can just click here and drag, see here, correct, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So it's created. Close block, save the changes, okay, then we'll try to fix it. Insert blocks and select this one, and I'm going to place it where exactly we need it is placed. Then after this, you can just simply click on that block and we can just stretch it, and select this, then click on this point. So now I have to give here, let's say that 1000 I need to change into 2500, and I press enter, you can just make it. So that's it. So one window panel you create, the same thing you can use for different measurements. Then next we will see let's say I'm going to create the furniture. So in this case what I want to do, more than one furniture, I'm going to place it under same name. See here we have created this one and this one separately, right? This is one and this is another one, this is other one, like that. Yes. But instead of that, so many currently I'll be taking 2 or 3, but like this, so many, everything you can create, all the item called furnitures you can place it under one. Sanitary items like the toilet symbol and what we say, the toilet symbol and the wash basins, these all are considering as a sanitary item. So that all, or plumbing fixtures, you can fix it under the one group. So how can we do that one? So for this, we'll see first furniture one. Go to home, then you select, then let's say I select here, then basically the block means it's a symbolic representation of our element. So I just take, that's it, and I select this one. It's a chair, so I have to mirror this side and mirror other side. Okay, Then we can select this all together, and we'll be using an array, polar array. Then pick here the center point, and 6 times it comes. Yeah, that's all fine. Then I click here close. So this is the first one. Then next one, what we have to do, let's say the one saw file created. So I'll just create the saw file nearby this one. Let me see here, rectangle. I give here 1500 tab 900. Then we have to convert X to remove it. Then you can just select here one more. Okay. Then fillet radius 200, let's say from here to here, and here to here. Control Z. Or else we'll do that later. Okay, I select here fillet radius, and then this. Okay, then select this J for join, offset 100. Now select from here to the midpoint, and you can give fillet radius 200, enter. Fillet radius 200, multiple, enter. So select this line and this line. Fillet multiple, this and this, and this one, this and this and this one. Okay, so I have done something like this. Then mirror. F8, and then hatch we need to give BH. Maybe I'll use another colors here and here. or else here we can place it. Okay, this is enough. And so like this you can create anything. Now we have created one, this and another one. Then like this many you can create it. Let's say I'm creating a table 1500, enter. Click here. Okay, that's enough. Like this many you can create it, but currently it's not a block, it's a separate element. Now what I'm going to do, I select everything together and I'll do B for block. Then I'll give here the name furniture, then set pick point. Click on pick point. Yes, I click on this point. Okay, open in block editor. Okay, then click OK. Now you can just go to the parameter. Inside the parameter you can see currently a parameter. There you can see the visibility options. Add a visibility parameter to the block definition. So I click on the visibility, then I click and place the visibility where I need. Maybe I'll place it here almost in the center. Yes, I place the visibility here. After you're placing the visibility, you can see the visibility states here. Click on the visibility state and you rename the existing one as chair. Okay, then again I add few more things. New table. Okay, add new sofa. Okay, then new dining table. Clear, right? We add all this thing because here also I have created one we consider as a chair, and this is dining table, this is sofa, and this is the table. Now after this, click close. Then you can just click over here and you can see first we will take the chair, or first you can select the chair and one more thing, the chair we did not create anything separately here. Let me just take the copy of this one. Let's see. And okay, I select here the chair now. See here, it's actually we should have done that before, before creating this thing. Now I'll take this and I take a copy. Okay, so we'll see now. Again, go to the visibility from the parameter, then we have to place the visibility here. Then you can select the visibility states. I select rename chair, new dining table, then new table, new one more thing, sofa. Yeah,
Sofa.
okay, then click close. Now you can select here, the first one will select dining table. Then once you select this dining table, you have an options over here called make invisible. I select make invisible, then I will be selecting all these things. I don't want to see that, I don't want to see this, I don't want to see this one, and I press enter. Okay. Make invisible, make invisible, then you select this all, okay, and press enter. So when you select the dining table, you are seeing only this one. Clear, right? Then
Yes.
you click here and you go to the chair. So when you select the chairs, you wanted to make invisible this thing, enter, and again select this all, enter, and you have to select your visibility states, this thing again. You have to, I mean everything we have to turn off,
Why you make copy of a chair, ma'am?
because chair I need to get separately. I'll show you, because the other one is part of this one, right? So once I select this one, then it will be, see here, now I need to get this chairs. When I select the chair, only I have to get this chair. So I select this also and I enter. I mean, you make it invisible. Then see here, now you are seeing only this chairs. Then I select that chair here and we have to place it near on that visibility. So you can use the move command here and almost in the center, and I place it here. So let's say now what is happening, when you select dining table, you see the dining table. When you go to this chair, you are seeing only the chair, correct? Now you can see table. So again we have to select make invisible, and you have to choose everything, all these things, this, then this, and everything is hide. This also, what is this one, this and this we select and enter. Make invisible this and enter. Now you can select this, you use the move and click on the center point and you click on this point. Okay, that's also done. That's the table. Now go to the sofa. You have to select now make invisible, this everything, this thing, this, okay, then press enter. So few things left over there, that also we have to make invisible, this and this, then enter. Now I have to select the sofa and I'll take move and place it on visibility. Okay, now let's say chair, dining table, table and sofa. Fine. Close the block editor. Save the changes to furnitures. Yes. Now I'll just place it. Insert. You can select here insert and you can choose this furnitures one. Maybe I'll place one here. Again we do insert. Another one. You can copy it also. Okay. Other one I select here. Then again like this. Few things. I mean, maybe I'll select this. And you mirror other side. See here, now you can just select it. Okay, this is okay. I click on this one. See here, you're seeing that visibility. I click on that visibility and I'm giving here sofa. See?
Yeah.
It's converted into sofa. Then I select here, I click here, and I do dining table. See? Move, enter, select enter, just you can take it out. Okay, now this is the table. I need to convert it. You click over here the table. You understood now the benefit of doing this. So that means instead of creating because normally if you create different blocks, you can do that, but you have to remember that so many block symbols you have to save it. This is you are saving only one furniture and the block name is furniture and all the furnitures are coming under that, correct? And same
Yes.
like this plumbing and all the sanitary related symbols are coming under that, or which is related to your work, anything you are using as a symbol, that all you can save it inside that particular name. Clear?
Yes.
That's the way it works. Now we can just simply click on that. Any time later now I place the table over here, then later I decided no, I need the sofa here, so I change into sofa. Then I'll change here this into table, so I can do it. Then somewhere else I need one more thing, one more time this one, and I click here and I place it supposed to be here. And if you wanted to rotate it, you can rotate and place it. That's all depends. Then after this you select, then you are just taking the dining table here, so the dining table is placed here too. So this is the different blocks you save inside a one block using the visibility state setting. Okay, so what we have done today is that is very important one, and that normally the normal AutoCAD, I mean whenever you see the AutoCAD, always you are seeing the blocks. Okay, but if someone is, they are expert in AutoCAD or they are doing the the high level of works in AutoCAD, they only will be creating like this dynamic blocks and all those things. So maybe you are not seeing that in all the drawings, but when you create something like this, that is the expert level of AutoCAD block. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then any other questions or anything from your side? You are doing the practices now?
Yes, ma'am.
Everything till now, whatever we done, everything you done the practice, right?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. I send it to you.
Yeah, just send me that practice file.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay then.